Join me as I dive into the challenge of building a wood-based satellite and see if it can actually help save our planet. Wood-based satellites. It sounds like a weird and wonderful idea, but could it actually be the key to reducing our environmental impact in space? As we continue to rely on space technology to advance our understanding of the universe, it's becoming increasingly clear that our current approaches are having some unintended consequences. But what if I told you that a humble material we're all familiar with, wood, could be the answer to our prayers? Space is getting crowded, and the stuff that's up there is staying there for a long time. From old satellites to rocket parts, the amount of space debris orbiting our planet is staggering. It's estimated that there are over 500,000 pieces of debris in space, and that number is only going to keep growing unless we do something about it. And the thing is, a lot of this debris is made up of materials that don't exactly have the most stellar environmental track record. We're talking about materials like aluminum, titanium, and other metals that are not only non-biodegradable but also require massive amounts of energy to produce. The environmental impact of all this doesn't stop there, either. When satellites reach the end of their life cycle, they often fall back down to Earth, burning up in the atmosphere and releasing all sorts of toxic chemicals. And even when they don't, they can still pose a serious risk to the environment. For example, a satellite that's still operational but no longer in use can still leak hazardous materials like fuel and batteries into the environment. It's not all doom and gloom, though. There are people out there who are working on solutions to this problem, and one of the most promising ideas is to start using more sustainable materials in satellite construction. And that's where wood comes in. Wood is an incredibly sustainable material. It's renewable, biodegradable, and requires much less energy to produce than traditional satellite materials. So what are some of the benefits of using wood in satellite construction? For starters, it's a much more sustainable material than traditional options. Wood can be sourced from sustainably managed forests, and because it's biodegradable, it won't contribute to the growing problem of space debris. Plus, wood is incredibly lightweight, which makes it ideal for satellite construction. And because it's a natural material, it doesn't require the same level of energy input as traditional materials. But perhaps the biggest benefit of wood-based satellites is their potential to reduce the environmental impact of space technology. Because wood is biodegradable, it won't pose the same kind of environmental risks as traditional materials. And because it's renewable, we can be sure that our satellite production isn't contributing to deforestation or habitat destruction. It's a win-win, if you will. In Japan, researchers have already started experimenting with wood-based satellites. The Kyoto University-led project, dubbed LignoSat, aims to develop a satellite that's almost entirely made of wood. The satellite will be designed to burn up completely in the atmosphere at the end of its life cycle, leaving behind no space debris. And the results so far are promising. The team has already successfully tested a small wooden satellite in space. The implications of this technology are enormous. Imagine a future where our satellites are not only functional but also sustainable, where we're not contributing to the growing problem of space debris, but instead, we're actively working to reduce it. It's a future that's not just possible but necessary, if we want to ensure the long-term sustainability of our planet. So what do you think? Are wood-based satellites the answer to our environmental prayers? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, be sure to check out some of my other content on innovative technologies that are changing the game.